Okay, Jim White and Simon were joined yesterday by Sir Alex Ferguson's former right-hand man, and that's Mike Phelan. And the conversation, as you would imagine, turned into current boss Eric Ten Hag. Here's how it went.
Do you think Ten Hag has done enough to merit continued support?
You don't, before we go any further.
I don't know.
Right. Past regimes, I would have said it would have been gone. You know, you look at it, one manager in 25 years, and then what is the 4 in 6 or something like that. That is no longer there. Yes, the ownership's still there, but I think this new group of people are looking for continuity, but continuity of staff and continuity of the right people in the right place. So I think that's a different attitude. Whether that gives Ten Hag the opportunity to go again, I'm just not sure, because you know, and
that's
I know,
not quite the question
in
I asked
football,
you, is it?
No, but you know, in football that new people come in. Yeah, they want new people.
Do you think he's done enough to merit being given another spin of the wheel?
No, I don't. No, you don't. No,
neither do I.
That's just the way you see it from the point of, we're talking about Manchester United here. We're not talking about any other place.
I agree.
And that's an important. It's a big decision. It's an important decision, but ultimately, somebody at the top's got to make it.
He was my old teammate, Mickey, at Norwich. Mickey and I were together for a couple of years.
Of course,
obviously went on to have
brilliant coaching career. Brilliant,
tremendous coaching career.
Agree with him?
I agree with him. Yeah, I do.
So do I, as it happens, mate.
I'm in the court that, listen, and Eric had a great weekend with the cup final. Brilliant. Good luck to him. But I do think, listen, if it is Manchester United you're talking about here, and there's some way away from it, some way off it. A lot of games I saw him this season, still not really getting it or seeing it, and I think they might be better served, rather than going through the summer, acquiring players, starting next season. If they keep him and start next season, Ali, and after 10 games it ain't quite clicking and ain't working, then all of a sudden they're going to be making a change then. And look, I think it's a great note for Eric if he comes out of the job to come out on the back of winning the FA Cup. The only thing I don't like, and I think it's wrong, is how long this is all dragging out, how long it's taking.
Yeah, either back of me, you don't.
I mean, come on, how long you got to take you to make a decision?
No, I'm with you, mate. I think it's unfair on Ten Hag. I think it's unfair on Manchester United supporters.
Disrespectful to Ten Hag.
Of course it is. He had a brilliant performance, arguably one of his, if not his best performance, I thought, at the weekend. I thought they were absolutely terrific against City. Yeah. I really did. To a man, I thought they were brilliant.
But they've lost too many games and they've been too poor in so many matches. Conceded tons of goals. Yes, the United fans will always say that the chronic injuries they've had, and I would agree that their injury list at times, particularly in central defensive positions, has been chronic. But everybody seemingly has tons of injuries now.
Of course they do. Newcastle, for example, with shocking
and you've got to cope better. You have.
I just think as brilliant as they were, and they were, I thought they tactically absolutely spot on at the weekend. Spot on. Not playing a centre forward effectively.
I like that with Bruno just there and floating around.
Class.
Now he was terrific, wasn't he?
What beats I know we've spoken about it. What beats pass for the goal?
Their goals were
class,
sensational. I thought they were brilliant goals, and and you can tell they were really smart as well. The way their goals were constructed and the way they were finished, really, really.
And they just had a look about them, United, that I hadn't seen for a long, long time. And it was a kind of organisation, and dare I say, it was a real desire to defend and have a belief in what you're doing. And I thought they thoroughly deserved it. But it's given them a decision to make. I just think, rightly or wrongly, I just think the new guys will want their own man in.
Yeah,
which is understandable.
But again, I would have thought that all these discussions that were taking place between Sir Dave Brailsford, Jim Ratcliffe and everybody else in and around the hierarchy at Old Trafford, you would have just thought that by now they would have. You can talk about it till you're blue in the face, and then there comes a point where listen, where are we all going?
They must know.
They must know. It's
the end of the season,
and
they must know, Andy.
If it all rested on whether or not he was going to win the FA Cup or not, then
he's won it.
Then he's won it. Then they should be giving him the job and saying, Eric, away you go for another couple of years or whatever.
100%.
But so I can only assume the reason why the delay is that they're just trying to sort maybe the next one in. But I think they will pull the plug on him. I do. And again, Eric Ten Hag will move on and he will go on to.
Of course he will.
Because he's won a couple of trophies in a couple of years for Man United. Yeah. That is no bad thing. He will move on to somewhere else. And as he said after the game, he'll try and do it again. It's what he does.
Absolutely.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.